I'll try very hard not to cry. But I think I cry every time I come here.
We love you, Kim.
Not because of politics, but because of everything I see around me right now. There we go already. Thank you, General. I'll take a deep breath. So thank you, General. I mean that, though. This time I do mean it. Thank you for having me again and again. Chaplain, thank you. John Curley, freeholder here in Monmouth County, thank you for coming out today. Welcome to the new Executive Director. This is not the last day. This is the first day of my next chapter, and so what I'm going to do is pledge to you, General, to keep trying to raise money for you, because you clearly don't know how. All right, back to business. All right, thank you all for the warm welcome and for all of the love you have shown me over the years. All of you, veterans of the Vietnam War, families, friends, and distinguished guests. 99 years ago today, an eerie silence crept across the charred battlefields of Europe after an armistice was reached ending 4 years of unfathomable destruction. It was former New Jersey Governor Woodrow Wilson that gave General John Blackjack Pershing the call to choose the 11th day of the 11th month at the 11th hour to accept armistice to end World War I. And it now serves as our National Veterans Day. And today, on Veterans Day, we gather again on the 11th day of the 11th month at the 11th hour, in this, a sacred place, in this, a moment of quiet reflection, to pay tribute to every veteran who in every war since this country began has given testimony to their loyalty to their state and their nation and their own great courage. And in a special place like this, we celebrate and honor our Vietnam veterans and our 127,000 New Jersey residents who put on that uniform and braved the line of fire in Vietnam. To all of you, I say, welcome home. We gather today to affirm the respect of a grateful state and nation, to feel the depth of the sacrifice of an entire generation of brave veterans, and of course, as always, to remember the 1,563 New Jerseyans, patriots and heroes, who were called upon to give all that a person can give, their last full measure of devotion in the darkness of war, so we could stand here in autumn's brisk glory. We salute all who served with them during the Vietnam War, and we stand with the families who still love them and remember them. They represent the best of us. As Abe Lincoln said, the better angel of our nature. And they represent the long and proud history of New Jersey's military heroism. From Brigadier General Hugh Mercer, who died after 7 bayonet wounds during the Battle of Princeton in early 1777, to the late 4-star General in Trenton-born Stormin Norman Schwarzkopf, who was awarded 3 Silver Stars, 2 Purple Hearts, and the Legion of Merit in Vietnam. In discussing heroism, General Schwarzkopf once noted, "It doesn't take a hero to order a man into battle. It takes a hero to be one of those men who goes into battle." And today we also honor 6 new inductees into our memory program. New Jerseyans that died as a result of the Vietnam War. Nicholas Marks from Belford, right here in Monmouth County. Wayne Demarest from Edison. Ronald McHale from Brick. Robert Schultz from Weehawken. Richard Batista from Marlborough here in Monmouth County. And Richard DiMasi from Jersey City. Their passing is no less tragic than those that occurred on the battlefield so many years ago and so far away. And we stand together to honor their service and their sacrifice again. They are an inspiration not only to us here today, but to all of those across our great state and our nation, and to the brave men and women of our armed services who are currently serving in over 100 countries around the world. The growing passage of time makes it all the more important for the next generations to learn about the brave sacrifices of our Vietnam veterans. As a Blue Star mom, the mother of the next generation of veterans, I appreciate now more than ever the pain, the worry, and the pride and the sacrifice of our warriors and of their families. As Lieutenant Governor and as a Monmouth County resident, I'm proud that such wonderful educational resources as the ones that are right here behind us at the Vietnam Era Museum and Educational Center. It's one of a kind of a country. Let us not forget to support this facility right here where we are. So in closing, we will never forget any of your sacrifice. We will never forget those who bore war's greatest costs. We will keep the lesson of their lives in us, instill their virtues in our children, and support each and every effort to honor their service, no matter where we are or what we do. Service that makes our state and our nation stand stronger and prouder, and service that teaches us that there is no threat that we cannot meet and no challenge we cannot overcome. And to honor your service, we will continue our work to ensure our Vietnam veterans and all of our veterans receive the care and benefits you've earned and the opportunity you defended and deserve. Today, on this Veterans Day, we stand together as a state, as one people, to acknowledge humbly a debt that we can never fully repay, because we know that we can never serve our veterans in quite the same way they have served all of us. But we can try. Through acts of kindness, service, volunteerism, and respect for one another, no matter what our gender, our race, our ethnic, or political background. Thank you all for coming here today and for having me. May God bless you. May God bless all of your families. May God bless our Vietnam veterans and all of our men and women in uniform who are serving us so that we can stand here today. May God bless the great state of New Jersey and the United States of America. Thank you all for having me.